Welcome to Attleboro Update. With great local man in need of a kidney receives the gift of life, festivities for the Big Read are in full swing, and partner organization Triborough Youth Theater showed that Attleboro.
Welcome to Attleboro Update, where you can get the latest in what's going on in the Attleboro community. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, AACS.com, by downloading the AACS mobile app, or if you have a Roku, you can search for the AACS Roku channel. The city recently held its annual expo for the census right in the Attleboro downtown. AACS was there to get an inside look.
Hi, I'm Min Brooks Bossett, the Executive Director and Chief Curator at the Attleboro Arts Museum, and I am a proud partner of the Expo for the Census Committee. And we are holding our expo here in downtown Attleboro. We've returned to downtown for a special edition of the expo. The museum has been involved since the very beginning of the expo and its sister event in the Winter Night Festival. We're back here in the summer for this year, and we have face painting, glitter tattoos, we have Capron Park Zoo showing biofacts, we have caricaturists who are creating these hilarious and just kind of amazingly true images of people's faces. We have pony rides, we have crafts from the museum, and also a fun photo op with classic art. The museum itself is open for folks to come in and to take a look at our connectivity exhibition. Across the street, we have 6 very talented chalk painters who are creating masterpieces using just chalk pastels, and people can vote for the People's Choice Award. We also have a craft fair, and we have 7 vendors that are participating in the craft fair. We have our friends from Cave Rock Farms back with their alpacas and goods that they produce. You'll also see a sand sculpture from Santasia and Nancy Young with several of her jewelry manufacturers. We have a living statue that folks can find from 1031 Productions in Providence, and this is a topiary this year who comes to life. There's a stilt walker. There are photographs being taken as souvenirs. The Expo Committee is made up of dedicated players: Jim Jones from AACS, Nancy Young from Attleboro Jewelers, Diane Falk from Cardinal Graphic Design, myself from the Attleboro Arts Museum, and the mayor, Paul Heroux, and Kathy Ilkowitz, his secretary, not to mention all of the hard work of all the departments that are in the city, DPW, Parks and Forestry, so many others, the police, that have really stepped up to make this possible.
My name is Dara Lee, and I'm with Ponies for Parties of Middleborough, Massachusetts, and we're here to celebrate the day full of arts in Attleboro, Massachusetts. We've got Chloe and we've got Hope, 2 wonderful ponies who are giving lots of children lots of rides on this sunny, sunny day. The best part of this job, and the same job every day, is the smiles on the children and the smiles on the families' faces. That's the best part of the job.
I'm Sean. I was around the area. I just had track practice a couple of days ago, so I'm doing a couple workouts. I saw the expo sign. I'm like, wow, I may as well stop by with my little brother over there. So I'm just wandering around. So lively, honestly. So they got some food in the area down there. They got some rock climbing for the kids. They got ice cream. They got an alpaca over there. They have a horse. There's a lot of exhibits, honestly. It looks like a lot of fun. Put yourself out there, honestly. Take a risk. You don't live that many times. You got one life. You may as well take a risk. It's great for the community, getting everyone together. It doesn't happen too often, so cherish the moments you have right here.
The Wading River plant was taken offline late September of 2021. We were required to start sampling for PFAS contaminants in April of 2020, and we were out of compliance for the summer last year. We ran it to enable water supply for both plants and to keep the system running, and then pulled it down in September. We were hoping to have temporary PFAS treatment in place in May last month. Due to extended lead times, economy, COVID, it hasn't happened. We were hoping for June, and now we're looking at a timeline for October. So it's necessary to start that plant to meet the summer demand and supply. The decision to restart the plant was twofold. We had two options. The first was to restart the Wading River plant. We did do monitoring over the winter for PFAS with levels that were below the 20 part per trillion threshold. So the plant may possibly run in compliance at least for some time. We're required to sample monthly once the plant is online and through October when we hopefully have temporary treatment in place. Our only other option to ensure that there was adequate water for drinking and firefighting and sanitary use would be to instate such severe water restrictions that we could ensure the water for the summer, and those restrictions would be as severe as no outdoor water use. And if we were to have a dry summer, we may have instated those restrictions and then still had to start the Wading River plant to meet demand come the fall. Much of the city does not get their water from Wading River. Both plants pump into a combined distribution system. The closer you are to North Attleboro and Mansfield, the more likely your water is going to come from Wading River. If you're down here living in South Attleboro, your water would come from West Street solely. In between areas, you would get a combination of both waters. Keeping in mind that West Street has been in compliance and remained in compliance the whole time. PFAS, there's still a lot of research going with EPA. EPA's regulation currently is still 70 parts per trillion for 2 compounds. Massachusetts is more strict. We take and test for 6 compounds, and we're looking for a total of those for under 20 parts per trillion. That guideline is based off of a lifetime average of drinking the water for many, many years. 70 years at 2 liters a day is kind of the rule of thumb for lifetime average. For normal, healthy people, the levels that we were seeing last summer are not a concern. For those that have autoimmunes, cancers, that are really concerned about their health for other reasons, thyroid disease, kidney disease, they may want to be a little bit more careful. There's a couple options there. Residents can certainly purchase bottled water on their own, and EPA and DEP both have a list of bottled water manufacturers that have voluntarily tested for PFAS, and results were provided from some of them. The other option is point-of-use filters in the home. We don't recommend a particular brand, but we recommend either activated carbon or reverse osmosis membranes. And the third option is we will have a filling station set up here at West Street. Residents are asked to bring their own containers, but they can fill free of charge during the hours 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the tap is unmanned, so it's free to use for everybody.
Today, me and my friends are here because we're angry about the Supreme Court's choice to overturn Roe v. Wade, and a lot of people don't really understand what we're doing because it's Massachusetts and people are like, it's legal here, so why does it matter? But I believe that we should be supporting everybody. Massachusetts isn't its own country. We're part of the United States, and we need to show that we support the girls and women in other states and that we want to help them. It's important to me because everybody deserves the choice to decide what they want to do with their life. And if somebody isn't financially stable enough to have a child, or somebody was, God forbid, raped or a victim of incest, they should be having the choice to not have that child, because that's their choice. It's their body.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
So I told everybody to meet here. And then we're going to march from here to the center of Attleboro, and we're just going to hold our signs and hopefully gain a lot of attention. Well, in the beginning, it started as something in school, and I wanted to do a walkout But after talking to my principal and other people of the administration, it was just like, it didn't seem like a good way to spread our message because it's not school related. And me and my friends did hold our signs in front of Capron Park a couple months ago, and we got a lot of beeping horns and stuff. And so we wanted to do something a little bit bigger, and we thought we should gain attention and get the people of our town riled up about this because they should be taking action.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
I really hope that we can get enough support that we're able to change the government's decision, because basically the majority of the women and everybody in the country doesn't want this. So it should be up to us. People are saying that this isn't the only thing that's going to happen. They're going to come for same-sex marriage, interracial marriage. I really hope that doesn't happen. I've been in denial about it. I was in denial about them overturning Roe v. Wade, but it did happen, and I'm kind of nervous that that's going to happen too.
My name's Derek Corsi. I'm the Superintendent of Parks and Forestry here in the city of Attleboro, and I'm here to tell you about this year's summer concert series at Capron Park. This year we have 11 shows, which is up from previous years. Usually we have 8, and these shows will be held every Thursday starting after the 4th of July, and we also have 3 special Sunday events. There's a great variety of music. We have everything from oldies all the way up to current music, and some original artists as well that'll mix in their own tunes. So it's a good variety. We have a great turnout every year. The weather has cooperated recently, so that's always good. But yeah, we have upwards to 100 to 200 people for almost every show. All the performers love playing at Capron Park because they always enjoy the crowds we get. This is made possible by the Samuel Stone and Ernest Auget trust funds. So they've allocated money to us to put on these shows every year, and without their generosity, these shows would not be possible. All of our Thursday shows will start at 6:30 and end around 8:30. And then we have a couple of Sunday shows, which will be from 2 to 4. And then we have a special Sunday show, which will be August 28th, and that's from 4:30 to 7:30. And that's part of the Picnic in the Park Food Truck Festival, which is the first of its kind this year. So we're very excited to have that. The easiest way to find out information on the concert is to go to the City of Attleboro website and click on the Park and Forestry page link. There's a PDF with the schedule. And if you have any questions regarding the show, you can call our office, and that is directly 774-203-1865. We hope to see you at the concerts in the park. It's a great event. We hope for a great turnout this year. And we've changed up a lot of the artists, so we hope you come and check out the new acts, and we're very excited to get it going this year.
The Attleboro Rotary Club held their annual installation ceremony recently at the Attleboro Arts Museum. The organization is dedicated to charitable causes in the community. We spoke with the new president to learn more.
Hi, my name is Ryan Sherman. I am the new president of the Attleboro Rotary Club. We actually had our installation tonight, which is where we bring our new members in. We bring our board together. We thank our members and board members who've served in the past. And we celebrate the community, Rotary, and fellowship. Rotary, on a yearly basis, typically will donate anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 worth of funds back into the community. It could be through a number of different projects, whether it's through the school system, it could be through certain programs. The Elter Dental Clinic is one that is more well known, and we run a number of different events to raise those funds. And my position as the president is to push forward with some new ideas, to keep Rotary going in the right direction, and to continue giving back to our community, which is to me, it's always given so much. So this is my time to give back to it. I will certainly say with the pandemic, the coronavirus, the last couple of years, it's brought a challenge to what Rotary is and how people can come together and basically have fellowship, to meet. And we've all kind of had those moments where you couldn't see someone, and Rotary is just a strong bond of people that you just bring together. even if it's not the same ideas, it's the common goal to give back to the community, to do better. One of the best places to get more information about the Attleboro Rotary would be to search on the internet for Attleboro Rotary. You'll find our main webpage, which will list our officers and our information. You can also go to Rotary International, which will give a lot of information about what we do. And even schools, the Attleboro High School has the Interact Club. So it's not just a group of individuals outside of in business. It's also within the school system as well as colleges too.
Bishop Feehan High School recently broke ground on a new Arts and Innovation Center. The latest edition will feature new spaces for theater, music, computer science, and more. AACS was there to cover the event.
Hi, my name is Avery Blanchard. I'm currently a junior, rising senior at Bishop Feehan High School, and today we had our groundbreaking ceremony for our new addition. We had a lot of great speeches today, and we even took photos with some golden shovels. But it's really exciting. It is a new building for the arts, and specifically chorus and band, along with some other extracurricular activities that will be part of this building. And it's very exciting because we will be getting totally new rooms, and it'll be great to help build up our programs. It's amazing to see the community come together for the love of music and the arts. I play trumpet, and I'm very excited for the incoming freshmen and underclassmen's opportunity to participate in a building this exciting. I unfortunately won't be here when this building is completed, but all the other students at Feehan will get to experience this amazing building and all it has to offer. Specifically for band, we had a very tiny room and the acoustics weren't very great, so when we would end up going to the auditorium to perform, we had to really prepare for the sound difference, and we had to change our style of playing, whether it's pitch or loudness, to distinguish which instruments will appear stronger than others. And we had to make it seem a lot better when we were playing in different locations, but with the new building we would be able to understand our acoustic levels and know perfectly how to play, so when it ends up being a concert we will sound amazing. I'm just really excited for this new building. The opportunity for incoming students at Feehan will be able to use this building for years to come, and they will be able to grow more with Feehan through this building.
I'm Dennis Kelly, and I'm one of the co-chairs for the Daring to Believe campaign at Bishop Feehan High School, along with Kevin Cryan. And this morning we were celebrating the new addition of the Arts and Innovation Center at the school. This has actually been 3 years in the making, so today is kind of the culmination of this part of the campaign. Going forward, the next 15 months or so, the new addition will be going up. And 15 months from now, we'll actually be celebrating the new addition and the improvements to Bishop Feehan High School. This is really about the future of Feehan. It's about the future of our community and the children that come here to go to Bishop Feehan. We're making an impact on their lives. And part of the challenge here is trying to improve things, trying to make things better for them so that when they get out of here, they're better prepared to enter the world and make a difference in the communities that we live in. And it's going to be a change from what we have here. This is the original part of the building built back in the 60s. So this will be the last part that's actually been renovated, and it'll bring it up to date as far as the arts go. In addition, it also relates to STEM education and the fact that we're going to be more in the way of innovation, technology, and adding to the curriculum from that standpoint. It's not one person doing any one thing, it's a team of people doing it. And we need to come together as a team in order to make things happen. And the worst failure that anybody can make is never having tried at all. And the mere fact that you've tried, you're making a difference, changes everything. And you can get a lot of reasons why not to do something. You really need reasons to do it.
The family-run Chubs Blue Pig BBQ recently moved from their location on Pleasant Street to their new location on Union Street. They've recently reopened their doors, and we spoke with owner Amy Diaz to learn more.
Hi, I'm Amy Diaz. I am one of the owners of Chubs Blue Pig BBQ. We are located in Attleboro on 68 Union Street, right across from the train station. We are a barbecue establishment. We smoke everything fresh daily. We have brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, ribs, various specials that we offer. But we're traditional barbecue. We smoke everything, anywhere from 6 to 12 plus hours. And when we sell out, we sell out. Our motto is always while supplies last. My husband has always had a love for the culinary arts. He went to culinary school. This is basically, we always joke and say this is his dream that we're all, working on for him. But he always wanted to do a pig roast for years, and we started doing pig roasts for our family. We would do backyard pig roasts every year. It was like an annual tradition. And one year, one of my friends actually asked if we would do one for her. So we turned that into a catering business. That quickly grew into other types of catering, where we do the brisket and the ribs. We turned that into a roadside stand because so many people wanted our food. We did some city events. We did the Winter Festival, the Summer Expo, and there was just a lot of talk and a lot of want for us to do more. So we always try to please as best as we can, and that turned into a brick and mortar. We serve lunch 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. Everything is smoked fresh daily, so my husband starts his day at 3 a.m. so he can get the food on the smokers, and we can get everything pulled apart and ready. Pulled pork, that all needs to be pulled. We get it ready for 11:30. At this new location we're at, we've been very blessed to be very busy. So we start off with walk-in only. If things slow down, we will take call-in orders as well. Thursday through Sunday, we start at 11:30. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday till 4:30. Sunday till 4. I always tell people, if you have something in particular you're looking for, like if you want ribs, if you want brisket, get here early because those are the things that sell out quickly. We have a very, very loyal following. We have awesome customers. I will say 99.9% of our customers are wonderful. We have customers that really helped us get through COVID. We were lucky that we could do takeout, so we survived. I know everyone thinks COVID's over, but restaurants are still feeling it. Paper goods are ridiculously priced. I mean, I used to pay $20 for a case of 2-ounce cups. Now they're anywhere from $50 to $100. And that's just for things that are thrown out. So it gets discouraging. Don't get me wrong. Like we're so grateful. Again, we have the best customers, and they have kept us going. It's not just about us making money. It's about you coming in and having a great experience, getting to know our staff. I would say our staff knows most of the regulars by name. We just want to thank all of our customers that got us through COVID through the 5 years, for all the new customers that have come to Union Street, for all our old customers that followed us to Union Street.
That's all for this week's edition of Attleboro Update. From everyone here at AACS, thank you for watching.